If you're struggling to fall asleep or stay asleep, you're not alone. In fact, insomnia is one of the most common health complaints today. But what if I told you that the solution to better sleep doesn't start with a pill? It starts with your plate? Most people don't realize that what you eat throughout the day can dramatically affect how well you sleep at night. Certain foods can interfere with your body's natural rhythms, making it harder for you to relax, fall asleep, and wake up feeling rested. That's why today, I want to talk to you about 5 specific foods that could be silently destroying your sleep. These are everyday items, things you might eat without thinking twice. But once you understand how they affect your body, you'll see why avoiding them could help you sleep better, feel calmer, and have more energy during the day. Let's break it down. Many people love spicy food, and there's nothing wrong with enjoying a little heat in your meals. But if you're eating spicy dishes too close to bedtime, you could be setting yourself up for a restless night. Spicy foods increase your body temperature, and that's a problem because your body needs to cool down in order to fall asleep. This cooling process is part of your natural sleep cycle. When you eat spicy meals late at night, you interrupt that process, making it harder to drift off. There is also the issue of acid reflux. Spicy foods can cause your stomach acids to back up into your esophagus, leading to heartburn, chest discomfort, and even coughing during the night. This irritation wakes you up and keeps you in the lighter stages of sleep, preventing your body from entering the deep, restorative phases. Studies also suggest that spicy foods may increase the likelihood of having vivid dreams or nightmares, which can further disturb your sleep. If you love spicy food, try to enjoy it at lunch or early dinner and avoid anything too hot at least 4 hours before bedtime. Your sleep cycle will thank you. Many people believe that a glass of wine or a cocktail before bed helps them relax and fall asleep faster. And while it's true that alcohol can make you feel sleepy initially, the reality is that it ruins the quality of your sleep. Alcohol suppresses REM sleep, the phase of sleep responsible for memory, emotional processing, and mental restoration. Without enough REM sleep, you might wake up feeling groggy, irritable, or emotionally drained, even if you slept for 8 hours. Alcohol also disrupts your breathing patterns, increasing the risk of snoring and sleep apnea. Plus, it acts as a diuretic, making you more likely to wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. Your heart rate may also remain elevated while you sleep after drinking, keeping your nervous system in a semi-alert state. All of this adds up to lighter, more fragmented sleep. If you're trying to improve your rest, cut back on alcohol, especially in the evening hours. Opt for herbal teas like chamomile or valerian root instead. These natural options calm the nervous system without interfering with your sleep cycles. It's common to think of carbohydrates as comfort food. A big plate of pasta, a sandwich on white bread, or a bowl of white rice often feels like the perfect meal to wind down. But not all carbs are created equal. Refined carbohydrates can actually disturb your sleep. When you eat white bread, pasta, or other processed carbs, your body quickly converts them into glucose. This causes a rapid rise in blood sugar, followed by a sudden drop. As with sugary desserts, this crash triggers the release of cortisol and adrenaline, both of which signal your body to wake up, not rest. In fact, research shows that people who eat more refined carbs tend to experience more frequent awakenings during the night, along with poorer overall sleep quality. This happens because processed carbs lack fiber, which slows down digestion and helps regulate blood sugar. Without fiber, your body struggles to keep energy levels stable through the night. If you want to improve your sleep, swap out refined carbs for complex carbohydrates like whole oats, quinoa, or brown rice. These foods help your body produce melatonin, the sleep hormone, and keep your blood sugar balanced so you can stay asleep longer. When we talk about sleep problems, caffeine is usually the first suspect, but here's the thing. Caffeine isn't just in coffee or energy drinks. It hides in places you wouldn't expect. Chocolate, some protein bars, ice cream with coffee flavor, and even certain medications. Many people don't realize that their afternoon snack could be the reason they're wide awake at midnight. Caffeine blocks the action of a neurotransmitter called adenosine. This chemical naturally builds up in your brain throughout the day and tells your body when it's time to sleep. When caffeine blocks adenosine, your brain stays alert, even when you're exhausted. And here's the catch. Caffeine has a half-life of about 6 to 8 hours, which means if you drink coffee at 2 p.m., Half of that caffeine could still be in your system at 10 p.m. It's not just about falling asleep either. Caffeine reduces the amount of deep sleep you get, the phase of sleep responsible for restoring your body and mind. So even if you manage to drift off, your sleep is likely to be light, fragmented, and unrefreshing. If you're serious about fixing your sleep, try to cut off caffeine by noon and be mindful of hidden sources like chocolate desserts or certain pain relievers. Let's talk about sugar. Many people enjoy a sweet treat after dinner, a slice of cake, a few cookies, or maybe some ice cream. It feels like comfort food, right? But the truth is, sugar is one of the worst things you can eat before bed. Here's why. Sugary foods cause your blood sugar to spike, and your body responds by releasing insulin to bring it back down. When this happens too quickly, you experience a blood sugar crash, and your body interprets this as a stress event. It triggers the release of adrenaline and cortisol, the same hormones that prepare you to fight or flee. These hormones make your heart race, increase your alertness, and tell your brain it's time to wake up, not go to sleep. That's why you might find yourself tossing and turning even if you're physically tired. Over time, a diet high in sugar can disrupt your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that tells you when to sleep and when to wake up. Instead of sugary desserts, try having a small snack with protein and complex carbohydrates like a banana with almond butter or a handful of walnuts. These options keep your blood sugar stable and encourage the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps you relax and prepare for sleep. Now that we've covered the foods to avoid, let's talk about what you should eat before bed if you want to sleep well. Focus on foods that support the production of melatonin and serotonin, two hormones that promote relaxation and sleep. Good options include almonds, walnuts, bananas, kiwi, tart cherries, and oatmeal. These foods provide magnesium, potassium, and tryptophan, nutrients that help your body transition smoothly into sleep. A small snack before bed can actually help some people, especially if it prevents blood sugar crashes. Just keep it light and balanced. For example, a piece of whole grain toast with almond butter or a handful of pumpkin seeds can be enough to help you relax without overloading your digestion. Sleep isn't just something that happens at night, it's something you prepare for all day long. The foods you eat, the activities you choose, and the way you manage stress all contribute to how well you sleep when the sun goes down. By avoiding foods that interfere with your natural sleep rhythms, you give your body the best chance to heal, recharge, and reset. So if you've been battling insomnia or poor sleep, take a look at your diet. Sometimes the simplest changes, like swapping out refined carbs, cutting back on alcohol, or skipping that late-night dessert, can lead to the biggest improvements in how you feel.